The you know, what I wanted to do was invite our
Can you sit
our
there?
family, our extended family, and our very close friends to come here and just know that you've been even though you've been sick for years, in my eyes you've continued to be Mother of the Year every year, helping the boys, me, with all of our problems, almost on a daily basis. Going back, Tam, years. I remember so vividly us going together, and then finally getting up enough nerve to ask you to marry me the first time, which was rough because it was behind their house. She was standing up against a tree. That was a romantic part right there, I tell you that. And I asked her to marry me. And I had a scripture in the Bible that I read, and she hesitated. But she said yes. And so from there on, I was on a fast track, learning about life as we go, and I think that's true with everybody in this room. You get to a point where life is going faster than you want it to go, and that's what happened to us. But through all of it, Tammy has handled it tremendously, and I think that there's many of us in this room can testify to that. And so as the years went by, and the house got full, we used what we learned off of one child to help raise the next child, and they got bigger, and we helped them. We did as much as we could for them. We still do. Tammy still does. She can be, laying in bed and hardly be able to talk, and she's either texting or telling me or asking me to text one of the boys and tell them this, or all of a sudden, she'll say, well, come on over and I'll help you do this, and she makes her way out to the kitchen, and there it is. It's just a constant thing, which I can't say that, she loves doing it, even though she's sick. Being a mother, that's what she does. Being a father, I try and do as much as I can. But again, what I wanted to just bring out was all the happy times that we had, Tam. We had so many happy times. Everyone has their shares of downtime, but with her and I, we had the house that we built. Or after it was built, we stained it, and Pam would stay up and stain, and we just did everything we could together. When I'm out in the garage, she's out in the garage. We talked about what everybody else talks about, and it just, a lot of it never came true, and would never come true, but certainly a lot of it did. So as the years went through, and you boys got your cars, and you were gone, and you were home, and you were gone, and we worried about you. Yeah, in our vehicles, you had your campfires that you don't want to discuss in proper company. There's just, you guys had your own lives, and you enjoyed it. We enjoyed so much Then we got the boat, and you guys all enjoyed having that boat. Water skiing, Mom was captain of the boat, there was no question about it. You know, she's the one who drove it all the time. She's the one who pulled you guys on skiers. Sometimes you guys they drop, you remember in Lake Tomahawk? You guys would drop me off on the shore, and I'd sit on the shoreline, you reading my book, and you guys are out doing everything because we just didn't need another person in the boat. But yeah, we had that, and then Mom and I graduated to the motorcycle, and we were going. We had fun. We, you know, we were all over up in Michigan. We were all over the, you know, the North Tier, and then in southern areas too. I mean, we went through rain. We went through wind. We went through some pretty terrible times with that bike.
But again,
huh?
But it was so fun.
Yeah.
And it rained so hard at one time when we were with Carl and Joyce, and we were driving from Shawano, and we made it as far as Anago, and we went into this place to have pizza, and we all had to go in the bathroom and take our boots off and dump the water out into the sink because the rain was.
You know, and then when your socks are so wet, trying to put a boot back on, especially a motorcycle boot.
But we said that was one of the most fun times.
Yeah, we had a fun time. So going along with those fun times, and then the downer was when I got hit by a car on the motorcycle. But then we graduated to the Jeep, and Mom and I were all over with that Jeep. So it's, I guess, you know, life is what you make it. And even though the hard times came with the happy times, we prefer to remember as many of the happy times that we had.
It all works out.
It does. It does. It all works out. You know what I just said there yesterday? You know that you just stole my mind. I told her. She said, "Well, we haven't gone to the store yet." You know, I go, "Well, it'll work out. I mean, don't worry about that kind of stuff. We'll get it. We'll take care of it." So it all has worked out. And what I wanted to do today was to have you stop looking in catalogs at rings. I wanted you to stop going to pawn stores to see if you can see the ring that was stolen. That was one of your down times, and it has bothered you for years that you could not have your wedding ring. And so with the help of Laura and the help of Taylor, and then also with the help of Stephanie, if you remember, and also Judy Gandar, she was also involved, making sure that, you know, what I got was right. That one Saturday I was gone, I drove up to Negaunee, Michigan, and got a ring. And so hopefully with the ring that Wes is going to have, does Wes have that ring? Oh yeah.
Weston,
Yeah.
are you my ring bearer?
I certainly hope with this ring that you would consider marrying me again.
Well, let me think about it. For a harmony.